So Tycoon just released one of the biggest updates they have done in a long time, which has been heavily requested by the community, and here we are. In this video, I'll be showcasing you all what this update has. So the first thing that was actually included in this brand new update is a new location which we actually unlock under 8 rebirths, which is called the War Lab. And basically what this War Lab is going to be for is for upgrading vehicles. So let's go ahead and quickly build it. Let's see what kind of parts we are going to be needing for it, but I believe that this War Lab is going to be incredibly expensive. So let's go ahead and build our first building. So let's go ahead and press all of these, and then this is the whole entire room number 1. But we're of course going to be filling it in a little bit more after a while. So this is going to be our terminal, and this is what I'll be covering very soon. But first I'm going to be finishing this building. So basically you guys will be able to also unlock a server rack, which basically speeds up the generation speed of how long it's going to be taken to actually upgrade a vehicle. And this is going to be very important. Upgrade points collection speed increase, purchase additional server racks to further increase collection speed, and by the way those will be in the second floor. Well, let's go ahead and continue and finish off this whole entire room number 1, and let's go ahead and make the second floor right here and then create the stairs. So once we move into here, we can go ahead and do exactly the same thing, which is going to be server rack number 2, which is going to cost exactly 100 medals. Gotta say it is expensive, but it's definitely going to be worth it. And then server rack 3, which is once again going to be also going for a high price. That we are doing over here is creating a bridge, and this bridge will basically be leading us to different types of rooms. So let's go ahead and quickly finish this room over here. This is also complete, which basically what this is going to be for is kind of a visual thing, and I gotta say the details over here are actually really crazy. I believe this is the M1 Abrams they are showcasing here. Gotta say this looks absolutely great. Well, let's go ahead and move outside because this is not complete, because we also have ourselves once again another building which is going to be office. So let's go ahead and quickly build the office right here, and we are actually going to be able to raid these buildings because there's literally a power box over here. So I guess that's good. That's going to be making for some really cool fighting scenarios, but I don't know what is the real reason of fighting for stuff right here. But yeah, we can also create a door for the balcony and etc, and then just office doors, and there isn't really much more to it, but I gotta say that this has to be some of the best artwork that they have done in a very long time. Let's quickly also move outside to finish the rest, which is going to be the repair station base. This is also pretty interesting, and then after that this is pretty much the whole building done. Now let me go ahead and explain you guys what this upgrade thing actually is and what this terminal is going to be meaning. So basically this is a brand new UI which is going to be leading to all different types of vehicles. As you guys can see, all of these vehicles which you guys already have upgraded will be here, and basically what you guys will have here is a free tier system for upgrading every single vehicle. And basically what every single tier is going to be doing is it's going to be upgrading the vehicle by around 10% by each specific and respected metric. So for example, when we're going to be upgrading the health by 10%, it's going to be a maximum raise of 30%, same with the speed. And then the way that the firepower is going to be working is that the statistics of the firepower will also be going up. So for example, if one shot from the Humvee is going to be doing 20%, then after an upgrade, for example, we're going to be doing, let's say, 25, I don't know, per head, let's say. And then when we move into other vehicles right here, this is going to be pretty much the same thing. And I gotta say that the UI really here is actually really well done, and I gotta respect the developers for this quite a lot. I do believe that waiting for this for such a long time was definitely worth it. It's going to be making a lot of vehicles much more powerful. Fun fact, the vehicles in this update have also been rebalanced because the health of a lot of vehicles and speed has also been nerfed. The reason why this has been done in this current update, like for example, let me head to the F-35 and showcase you guys. As you guys can see, the speed has been nerfed from 335, I believe this is, to 300, and the health from 1200 to 1050. The reason why they have done this is once again because they don't want these upgrades to be too OP. I think the statistics that we will have in these current upgrades will let us go, I believe, around 10% or 15% beyond of what we are able to do before, which is still a really good amount. We're just gonna really have to see how useful this is going to be. But this is not everything for this update. Now, you might all be wondering the way in which we are actually able to get ourselves some research points which will allow us to upgrade vehicles. Basically, what there's going to be is we're going to be having basically crashed drones all around the map, and people will basically have to fight for them. And once you guys do go ahead and capture them, you're going to be having to take them back to your base. Let me show you this really quick. For example, this is a crash site of one of the drones, and basically what we have to do with these is we have to basically upgrade data is what this allows us to do, and then once we go ahead and actually capture this, it basically puts on like a backpack, and then you guys will have to go all the way back to your base, and once you go back to your base, all your research points will be claimed, and then you guys will be able to pretty much upgrade the vehicle. Let me show you that really quick as well. So here we have it. When we do go ahead and return to the base, we're going to be having to take this backpack right here to the terminal, and then the backpack disappears and gives us an extra research point. And then what you guys will be able to go ahead and do is, for example, if I want to go ahead and upgrade the health for the Abrams X, I can just press the upgrade, and then the upgrades will be taking a very specific amount of time, which means that you guys will have to AFK in this game quite a lot. Now, the next thing which was included in this brand new update is a brand new plane, which is the SR-72 Darkstar. So let's cover it really quick. It is going to be an ultra-fast aircraft built for high-speed missions. It is going to be having 8x multi-role missiles. It's going to be having a stealth mode and an ejection seat. And we do go ahead and move to the stats. The stats have also been changed because now they have ourselves 5 bars, and the speed is going to be the highest in the game. And the reason why the speed is only 350 right now is because of the fact that you guys will be able to upgrade it a lot more to around 400 and 450 once the upgrades are going to be complete, I believe this is. And let's go ahead and quickly see how much this vehicle is going to cost. It's going to be costing 3.5 million. This is going to be the closest vehicle we have ourselves to the F-35, even closer than the Su-57. So let's go ahead and spawn it in and show you guys exactly how this vehicle looks. Gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite designs. Let me quickly head into FreeCam to showcase to you guys on how this vehicle is going to be looking in FreeCam. It's actually incredibly cool, and I'm really proud of the design that they have went with this vehicle. One of the coolest designs they could have ever done in the game. And by the way, they will also have an internal weapons bay, which is going to be having missiles. This is not very important though. It doesn't look that good in FreeCam. Let's go ahead and take off of this thing, because this thing visually looks absolutely insane. So as you guys can already hear, they have added brand new sounds into the game, and now this vehicle, which is the most modernized vehicle in War Tycoon, will be able to have different sounds. Basically, what this vehicle is going to be used for, it's not going to be really any fighter jet or anything like that. It's going to be a missile carrier, which is made for special operations with quickly taking down a vehicle. This is at least the goal developers have went with this vehicle, and I gotta say, this definitely does work out pretty well and practically, and I am really excited to see how good this vehicle is actually going to be. And I will be making a special review video versing this against the F-35, and each missile damage I believe is going to be around 400, so this definitely does hit incredibly hard. Now, the next thing which was also added in this brand new update is a brand new March lucky case, and these are the skins. It has the Celtic skin, the flannel, the flowers, gilded, I believe this is, moss, and claver. Gotta say, this is one of my favorite set of skins, and they do look incredibly unique. My personal favorite one is for sure going to be either the claver or the moss. These are very basic skins, but if you guys do have yourself the camo editor, then it's definitely going to be making these skins a lot cooler than what they actually are right now, and I gotta say, definitely one of my favorite crates. Now, the next thing which was added in this brand new update is a full revamp to the trading hub. War Tycoon has even posted a short on this showcasing the full trading hub, but I'm going to be showcasing it for you guys in this video once again as well. So this is where we guys are going to be spawning in, and as you guys can see, the middle of the freaking map is a giant nuke. Gotta say, this is some crazy inspiration from other games that I gotta give the developers once again respect for this, and this is going to be the full entire trading hub. Gotta say, I love how they reuse a lot of models of different vehicles right here, and yes, the sea is not going to be fully realistic, and they did not want to use Roblox water for this, and the reason why is because it's going to be having a lot more problems than what the cool things it could bring into the game. But yeah, we have ourselves even like an M1 Abrams around here. Gotta say, oh man, this is just absolutely beautiful, and unfortunately, there will be paid ads which are going to be around the trading hub. It's just a bonus way for the developers to go ahead and make money. But another thing that they have added here is, I believe, once again, one more custom trading hub, and let me see if I can go ahead and show it to you guys. By the way, from time to time there's also a USS Zumwalt which is going to be going around the sea right here, but let me go ahead and move into the trading stance, and let's see if I can edit my stand and show you guys a new unique one which they have introduced. I'm not sure where it is. I think you guys will have to do some kind of challenge for it, but I remember there was some kind of new new one? Oh yeah, it's the one on the left right here. Gotta say, once again, a very small addition. However, the new artwork does look a lot more realistic. It doesn't feel like cubes or anything like that whatsoever anymore. So hopefully the developers will be changing the map into this new artwork. Gotta say, it looks a lot better than what we had before, and I overall really like this. Anyway, that was everything that was made in this brand new update. There were some balance changes, but I will be covering them in a separate video because the statistics are really important and there will be a lot to cover. Anyway, I'll see you guys next video. Have a great rest of the day, and thanks so much to my channel members. So let's give the developers some respect for working so hard on this update.